Thank you, Mrs. Speaker and members. Members, today I was in the House Judiciary Committee for a meeting handling Senator Walsworth's bill for about an hour before the House Judiciary Committee. I was handling the bill with the Secretary of the Department of Social Services as well as Mr. Cooper, Christy Nichols, as well as Mr. Cooper with the GOSEP. Somewhere about halfway through, about an hour total, I would think, presentation. Somewhere about halfway through, there was an outbreak in coughing, and I'm not exaggerating. Go to your computer. On the left, I had Christy Nichols coughing. On the right, I had Mr. Mark Cooper coughing. We stopped to pour water for both of them. There was a lady in the back, I later found out, she was the general counsel for Miss Nichols. She was coughing. We literally stopped and people laughed in the committee and say, "What's going on?" I said, "I don't know, Mr. Chairman." And Miss Nichols said, "Oh, don't worry, I don't have swine flu." That was this morning. I just talked to Miss Nichols and she indicated to me that she had these initial symptoms on Wednesday and she went to the doctor on Friday. At that point, she decided to stay home for a couple of days, and she followed the CDC recommendations, which I think is prudent. She also told me that, I said, "What day is today? How long do they suggest that you stay out of contact with people?" "Well, that would be 7 days." You do the math. She was coughing. That is one of the symptoms, among others, a fever. This is the Secretary of the Department of Social Services, and the other gentleman that was coughing was the secretary and the gentleman over GOSEP. These are the people who are responsible for all Louisiana citizens if there's some kind of outbreak. You tell me if it's responsible to come on the 8th day, in her mind, and come to committee meeting. I'll later find out that Representative Leger saw her in a hallway and said hello, brief comments, yesterday, which would be the 7th day. Why was she around people? She's still coughing. Do I feel sick? Do I feel like I looked it up. I'm not feeling any of these symptoms yet. Do I have a little bit of you can hear in my voice, but do I know? I don't have a fever. I don't have any of these symptoms that she indicated that she had last Wednesday. However, with all that's going on in the world with this, you tell me how the Secretary of Social Services, who knew last Wednesday she had had the symptoms, and on Friday was tested by DHH among many other employees. We just found out today they have been confirmed with swine flu. My question to you is, why did she fill out that little card in yellow in Mr. Richmond's committee that says, "I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth"? And then when she starts coughing, unsolicited, say, "I don't have swine flu." I think it's because she didn't know she had swine flu today, because that came out later. But she did know that she had swine flu symptoms. She did know that because she was tested among other DSS employees. I'm just trying to figure out if that's a responsible thing to do for people in leadership that have the responsibility for things like this in our state on the 8th day. I asked that DHH come here and test not only me. I sat there for about an hour with these folks on both sides. Many members have, in the last 2 days, been in close proximity to Ms. Nichols, to the secretary. I think it's important, like DHH went over to the Iberville building and tested. The members of the Judiciary Committee are owed that courtesy of being tested to make sure that they don't, in some way, continue to inhibit or put other people at risk. I think that's what this is about. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Peterson. Representative Abruzzo, why do you rise?